Hello and welcome everybody to the stream once again. Hello. I definitely didn't just realize that I started the game with Open Planet and I need to instantly restart it. Welcome everybody. Hello. Where's my voice? Hello. Alright, so we will be having once again today the Elite Cup coming up at 5 p.m. here. Gonna be very juicy. It's gonna be Brazil. Where is my voice? Hello? Voice gone before it started? I don't know where it is gone. Maybe it's just morning voice. Surely it's just morning voice. It's a little bit more raspy. Maybe it's a commentator voice. Surely that's that works. Okay, let's go into the game. Hello. Okay, I don't think we need to put the 2026 world record there anymore. And let's check out the maps here. Do we actually find them here? You would think we should. But, oh yeah, there they are. Alright. Brazil! Morning voice at 5 p.m. is crazy work. I guess so, you could say. So, this is the map right here. We will be playing Brazil today in the Elite Cup. Everybody all of the top players will be fighting it out on this track right here. Currently the world record is by Roadtaker on the map with a .79. We might see that change, we'll see. But yeah, that is how it's looking like right now. We have Josh there as well, Scrappy with a .88, Molle 88 as well, Otak with a .89. People coming in with their times, and this is the track. This map is something else. Yeah, this one will be crazy, I tell you. We have some reactor boost, water shenanigans, some tricky drifts here as well, plastic wall ride coming up, a dirt turn here with a no slide. Most likely everybody's gonna go inside here, right? Yeah, I assume so. You can go outside there as well, but it's way harder and I think also slower than this identity here, which is very risky. There is a lot of potential for failure here. Position of New Prime. I don't know where New Prime is here. I know New Prime played the campaign map, like the actual campaign map. This is a different one, of course. But yeah, I don't know where he is there. Let me quickly clean up the things here, maybe. That'll be good. Alright, perfect. So, we will be starting in 5 minutes time on this track right here. There's a few notable sections on this one that we can talk about. And that is, at the start we have this bug slide. It's quite tricky to get this like really inside, get the reactor early, quickly straighten out. You can really tell on this checkpoint here, you kind of want a .3 on this checkpoint. Technically you can get a .2 as well, but you kind of want a .3. .4 is okay-ish. Then here we turn in, we want to straighten out very early to then drive the looping here with wet wheel. It's pretty difficult. Then comes the water bounces, you want this landing here very good. Keep speed up, and then this transition here, you need it so good. Oh my god. Wait, I don't have Open Planet, but I don't have the grass. Wait, why do I not have the grass, even though I have Open Planet turned off? Surely I can still join the server then, right? The grass is still turned off. I mean, I've only been loading into the same map so far. Weird. This doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. Anyways, then this part comes up where you wanna get like a nosedive on the sand to go onto the sand turn a little bit easier. Also the sand turn very difficult. Here we might see a few people flying. Lower graphic settings. I don't have the lower graphic settings. But yeah, you might see some people flying here on the right. If you go fully on the left, it is consistent. Like any good player should never fly out here. That is just a mistake if you do that. Pretty tricky reactor turn, and this is just kind of normal stuff here. And then the final one. The hardest parts here is this chicane, not going over the sand and bouncing away too much. That is just a risk factor. There will be people failing that, but that is just because they risk too much. And then these stones. Those can be quite tricky, I can tell you. And then just into the finish. You can maybe zoop a little bit on the inside or something into the finish, but yeah, not much here. Will there be the cut in quali? There is no cut on this track. There, it is blocked off, as you can see right here. They have placed a bunch of trees to block it off, so that you can't do it. If you still have open planet enabled, there's a setting that turns the grass off. Yeah, the thing is, you're not allowed to. I can't join the server otherwise. Let's see if I can join the server like this right now. Okay, I can join it, no problem. Wait, we have Birdie on our server. And Carl, and Feet. Okay. Letzter as well. Wait, this is an insane server if it stays like this. We have Nako as well. Yeah, holy shit. Paco, of course, Razi, like... Can I stay on this server, please? That'd be great. That's a good server, if we stay on this one. Okay, so... Paco gonna be 9th today, yeah, maybe. Would be a lot better than the previous weeks. Let's take a look at the things maybe as well, at the leaderboard. How is it looking like right now? New world record? Ah yeah, Alcon. Yeah, to be expected. 3 minutes ago. Very nice. 0.76. Good stuff, Alcon. Also, Bren drove a 0.86. Also up there as well, yes. Molle driving 0.88 10 minutes ago. That's interesting. If Molle would get like a top 8 here, like that'd be crazy. Nobody has him on the radar, I think. Wizzy also with a 0.90 here. Massa with a 0.93. We see Soldier up there as well. Mada 0.93. Granadi with a 0.94. Very close times here. You can definitely drive sub pace in rounds. I don't know if we will really see that. If people will be actually going for that or not. We'll see. We see No Prime here as well. 0.96 already. Also Spam 97. Yeah. Good stuff. Gwen here. Like there's a lot of players that are just setting their times now a few minutes ago. Yeah, I think the cutoff is gonna be a 0.2. Like, I know that Spam was talking like about 0.3 or something, but already now a 0.3 is 70th. You know, like, I'm thinking it's gonna be a 0.2, a low 0.2 actually, looking at this, how it's looking like right now. Everybody is able to drive these times, which is also what I expected. Yeah, Granadi also said 0.33. Yeah, I think at least like 50th will be low 0.2, I would say. 55th or so will be low 0.2. And we'll see. It's definitely going to be a 0.2. I'm pretty certain it's going to be a 0.2 that you need. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. They have some time, of course. Like, it's too easy to drive a 0.2, in my opinion. I don't know. It's a very easy map, actually, it turns out. Like, this map is so much easier than you might think. There are a few tricky parts that you need to survive here, that you need to drive well. But it is not that difficult, actually, to get consistent runs. It's one of the easiest maps. With, like, USA, it's, like, maybe the easiest map. Not sure. I don't know about Greece yet, but I doubt it's gonna be as easy as this one. Especially with that identity. That identity looked pretty damn difficult on Greece. Man, where's my voice? Oh, God. Go drive a 0.2 then? I can drive a 0.2, like 105 maybe. If I practice it, I could definitely drive a 0.2 as well. I can tell you, 100%. Okay, and in theory, we should be starting very soon now. I want to stay on the server because we have a bunch of good players here. I will need to drive one run then as well. We can take a look at the standings also in a little bit as well. Just a quick, maybe, wait, give me 1 second. Oh, we're switching. But yeah, a quick rundown before we actually start driving here now. We have Mother, of course, in first place. Woolside in second by winning the previous week. And then we have Granadi on third, Binks on fourth, Nako on fifth, then Massa 6th, Bren on 7th, and Apos 8th currently. That is the top 8. Let's see how much that changes after today. Like, this is a map where we could see some upsets. I think there are gonna be some really, really close rounds on this map. There's also gonna be rounds where people are 10 seconds behind and survive. 4.79, I doubt that a little bit. And Yo Projot, thank you for the 49-month resub. Also, we had Rampler earlier as well with a 20-month prime as well. Good stuff. Mistakes on this map are crazy punishing. Yeah, exactly. Like if you bump on the water or get a zoop or something like that, you have to respawn pretty much. You 100% have to respawn. And if that happens in a checkpoint, it's extra bad. Okay, wait a second. We need to drive one run. Here we go. One run has to be driven here so that we can... Wait, I have not played the game yet. So that we can see the leaderboard in-game. Okay, can I... Why can I not even hit the first turn? Hello? Okay, maybe I wouldn't be able to drive a 104.2 if looking at that. Okay, final attempt. I will be finishing this. It doesn't matter. I drove it shortly, the map, and I actually got a good time when I drove it. Like, without any practice, I was keeping up with the other guys. Kind of. Until the identity. Okay, this is good. Then here, small nosedive. That was good as well. I'm going over the water. That's not so good, it turns out. Then we drift here and we crash, and this is not gonna be... Oh my god. This is probably the map that I would be the best on by far, and this is how my run looks like for the quali. Oh my god. So yeah, here you see how it looks like when somebody has not trained the map and is also tired apparently as well. Drives the map. Let's go around the sand here as well. Clean entry. I completely missed that turn, but that is fine. Then we go around here. Easy through the stones. And then one last turn here and finish. Author time. Incredible. How's that author time? Anyways. Wait, what is the server? What? No, I had Paco, I had Carl, I had everybody on my server. What is this? Nah, come on. Wait, I'm rejoining. I am rejoining. Surely we can find a better server. Coco, no, no. Can we find a good server? Come on. We saw a 0.06 by Apos currently first, or 0.2 now. Link, nah. Okay, we're rolling for a good server. Come on. Come on, I want one of the top players. One top player, please, man. Our server was looking so good. Bro, just one top server. I'm sorry to Nadeo for doing this. Okay, we have Worsai. He was a second place, or he won the previous week and he got second place last time. That will suffice. That will be good enough for us. He's second place in the standings right now. That's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to say. He's currently second in the standings. And, did win the previous week. Let's take a look at one run here. Minus 800 so far already. We were also going to take a look at other people qualified. That's a really different line. Wow. He's going left side bump. We are going right side bump. That's interesting. I wonder if that's better. That is very different. Okay. I don't know why this would be better. Like, it doesn't make logical sense to me, but I don't know. The sand is weird. Going into this now. Now you wanna snap into a no slide. Then onto the sand right here as well. Then set up the drift. Get these very inside. Quick. I see Granadi and me are right next to each other. In the standings. Really good stuff. Okay, coming around the last bend, and that is a 0.11, with that probably like around 15th or so maybe. Currently we can see in the standings it is Apos on first with a 0.95. Then we have Bren with a 98, Tona 99, Mada 99. Also, Mada now joined an org, by the way, as well. He's now part of Rock. And then we have Pack Spam actually on 6th. That is gonna get him into the Div 1 for sure. Massa on 7th. Oh, new world record. World record. New fastest time. It's by Roadtaker. Roadtaker might surprise some people. Oh, and there's Massa. Good stuff. Massa with a 0.85. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so let's take a look at what some of the players are doing here. Let's see, first of all, Granadi here on a run right now. He is minus 600s currently on his PB, actually minus 11 now, coming to the dirt, a no slide here, onto the sand, and now comes the identity, and we can watch it in camera. He goes very inside, that's not good. No, he lost time there, yeah, he lost like a 10th. Then into the next turn here, he did save it fairly well. Very inside line here into the finish and a 0.96, and I think he lost like a 10th earlier, potentially at least to what he could do in that identity. That's pretty good. 0.96 by Granadi there. Then we can see some of the others as well. Let's see, what is Scrappy doing? What does he have so far? He has a 0.05. That's probably gonna get him in, I imagine. And then obviously we saw Massa and Spam earlier already. Let's take a look at the Cover the Week qualifier page here. And we should be able to see the current standings. So at the moment, 64th is a 104.46 already. After just like 2 minutes or something. Are people doing the cut? The cut is blocked off. This is a different map. The cut is blocked off. But yeah, 0.46 already now. Where it's like a 0.3, 0.2. It's pretty damn close here around these times. Who else do we have? We have, of course, Rizzy here also with a 0.99. Also now part of our practice group as well. Doing well there. Elcon drove a 0.85 just now. Pack an 88. Pack needs a resell today, 100%. He doesn't really have any as of yet. He hasn't gotten into the top 7 yet. Afi as well needs one for sure. Currently on 12th place. Then we have a few other players here as well, also doing a lot better. Karkner didn't manage to qualify for Division 1 last time. That will be enough here, 0.10 for sure. New Prime probably also enough here with a 0.13 for Germany as well. We see also some other players here. Bire with a 0.30. Will that be enough? We'll see. We'll see if that will be enough. Okay. Spectating Granadi here again. Minus 500s there. 0.5 checkpoint here is pretty good. That's a 0.63. So it's an alright start. Then into this one here. 28.47. That's pretty good as well. Overall, 600s behind. I did say that he could maybe overtake his PB with a good end. So let's see if he can do that. What is the start cut? There is no cut on the map. At least not on this version. It doesn't seem like people are doing any special tricks either. We can take a look at the world record maybe as well throughout. Because Mother just drove a 0.82 here as well. And I kind of want to see his lines. I want to see what Mother's doing. We see Spam here in 13th currently. There's not going to be a PB. How is Massa doing? Probably. He's still playing. Also, his room seems a little bit better set up now as well. Ooh, going very aggressive there. 0.5 checkpoint? No, 0.70. Okay. I think he's now in just practice mode, doing rounds. I think that is what he's doing. Okay, let's take a look at the world record currently, maybe. I think that would be interesting. Let's take a look. Of course, here, again, as always, we can't spectate directly on the server, everybody. We will be able to spectate on the actual knockout server. Ooh, Elcom with a 0.76 here as well, earlier, of course. Can we see the different lines really here? I want to get Mudder, but I can't find him, of course, now because he's not in the top 5. Let's take a look at the current top 5. Are there any different lines by Appos, for example? That would be interesting to see. So they're going very inside here. There's some going a lot wider, some going inside. You will have a little bit more speed for the water bounce if you're going outside. Also, now we have the grass. Let's go. Very nice. Going in here, doing the nosedive strat as well. Very inside on the sand, then enter on the left side. It all looks like the same strats so far. Nothing like out of the ordinary as of now. Then we come into this wall right here. You can like pre-drift that, you can take it no slide. Seems like they're all doing it no slide there. Then into this one, a drift cancel, all doing the same as well. And then the identity, all of them going completely normal here, it looks like. Yeah, inside line here, get the turn nicely around the turn, and then very tight for the finish. Finish is really difficult, honestly. There's a cut on this in theory, but no one has hit it on any of the versions so far. What is this? Oh, you skip the water that way. Well, that's interesting. And then you have more speed for the water. Oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah, okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah, okay. That's a normal line, definitely, yeah. Imagine somebody hitting this. Well, that's sick. I mean, would this be like you're skipping the water, which is part of the track? I'm pretty sure this would not be allowed. And you're also skipping the wet reels, which is part of the strategies. So like even if this was like consistently doable or anything like that, I'm pretty sure it would not be allowed. Like just, you know, you would get disqualified for it. Oh, wait, I want to see this here. All right, let's refresh and let's see what is the cutoff timer. Right now it is a 0.36 with 7 minutes to go, or 6 minutes to go only. A 0.36 right now, which is currently being held by Jan. Also Neko, who already got a second place so far on France. Currently on the danger spot here. Letzter also very close as well. Who other good players are here as well? There's Evan here, Feed as well. Heath up there, also not super safe yet. Outside we have Link, Malmo Jr. could be good as well. A Worker could be good. Narco could be good as well, I would say. Not in currently. And anybody else, Neil is not in as well. As we can see here with the 0.75 right now, that's yak. If you have a 0.75 still, then yeah, I don't know. Then he's not that prepared, I guess. Alright, let's take a look at some of the other rankings. We have Massa with a 0.78. Did decide to drive a PB here, it looks like. Drove a 0.78, and Mada still on second place currently with a 0.82. That's when we do it like this. Elcon 0.85. Jadon with a 0.85 as well. Surprising. Good stuff. Also then Gwen 0.86, Granadi 86, Tona 87, Pack 88, Carl 0.90, Bren 0.91. Any other surprises here? Rotaker was first earlier with that time. Now he's only in 11th anymore. But I wouldn't say there's any other like surprises. I mean, Spam on 16th is really damn good, I would say. Carl, of course, is still a little bit ahead here, and Pack as well, the players that he's practicing with together, I assume. Let's see. Sturz is also only... he's in 19th place right now. This is... he was thinking this was going to be his best map, but we'll see how he does today. Like, this is going to be an important one for him, and with that also for Spam as well. We'll see. Anybody here still PBing? That's unlikely to PB with that, I guess. And Massa, I assume, is not going to be playing much here. I think he's just going to be doing some knockout practice. Let's see what Granadi is up to right now. Also, Ragnarinho, thank you very much for 43-month resub. Let's go. Thank you. Spam says he feels good about this week. If he's consistent and doesn't crash, like... he's gonna get far. Like, I'm pretty sure that if you drive a 0.3 every round, you will get top 8. That is what we are thinking right now. 0.3 every round, you get top 8 on this map. Like, there could be better rounds then as well towards the end for sure. But it's such a... like, it is in theory easy, this map. Really easy. You can drive sub-consistently as well. But it is... so also easy for like a small touch or a tiny mistake to creep in. Mime now with a third place as well, driving a 0.82 there. We see just a casual, consistent run here by Granadi, 0.2 behind there, going to the finish. Ooh, that's a very tight finish. Gets a 0.06. If he drives that consistently, I am very happy. That is the goal, of course. How is Scrappy looking right now? 0.03. Has stopped driving now as well. Good stuff. Let's see Massa here, just driving. Of course, he's driving in a different camera than Granadi. So it looks a little bit different, the map. Very important to get that bump correct there. Oh yeah, the 6 start. He had like a .55 start or something. That's really good. How would you rank the difficulty of the map so far? So far, USA easiest, then Brazil, then... it depends on if you're doing the bug slide or not. If you're not doing the bug slide, then China, then France. If you're doing the bug slide, it's probably France, then China, I would say. Also Draki as well, thank you for a 6-month resub, let's go, thank you very much. Alright, that's it, done. Let's take a look at the rankings once again here. Let's see if they're updated already. So we had the top 10 here with Massa with a .78, Mada .82, Mime .82, Elcon 84, Appos 85, Jadon 85, then Gwen 86, Granadi 86, Tona 87, and Pack 88, rounding out the top 10, all within 1/10 of a second on this map. Let's take a look at the top 64 now, and it is a .32. Okay, it was not, that's crazy. The cutoff after 2 minutes or something only improved by 1/10. How? That's crazy. The cutoff was already a .4 after 2 minutes. That is insane. Like, there are just not enough good players. And interestingly, Nako didn't make it. Nako, who is currently in the, like, what, top 5 or something? What is this ranking currently? Nako is 5th. Nako is 5th and didn't make the qualifier. Because, of course, he got a 2nd place. He is 5th currently. That's crazy. Did not make the qualifier. That is an upset for sure. Malmo Jr. here maybe as well. J-Swag also... Oh, J-Swag did make it. Yek didn't make it by 100. Unfortunate. Worker also not making it here. Razi not making it. Interesting stuff for sure. And also the Americans here as well. Not making it either. Do we have one American today? Yes, we have Flimsy once again on 40th there. And also Kagner, of course. Yeah, I forgot about Kagner there for a second. Birdie made it? Yeah, he had a .30 earlier on already, so he definitely made it. I assume he improved at some point. Ender also improved at some point. Charles improved. He wasn't in before. Wait, am I blind? Oh, he drove a 24th place, actually, .05. Pretty impressive. Okay, so... Can you link to this page? It's, I can, yeah. It's this one right here. Okay, so let me quickly now join the server. That would be good, I think. Okay, got the spectate link. Let me join the server here. Who's Samar? I didn't see that, but I wouldn't know either. Is Spark there? No, he got like top 70 or something. Alright, and here we go. Currently watching the no-KO round. Maybe he was on vacation and couldn't practice. Ah, who knows? Could be. Very close prediction at .33. Yeah, true. I'm always expecting better. But it's just like the drop-off in the last 10 positions is so big, you know? Like, if we take a look again at this drop-off here, like, top 64 was .32, and then it's quickly going to .2 here, low .2s, and then here, like, .1s as well, low .1s, you know, in 37th. It's just hard to think of 64 people, I guess. It's... Wait, Paco? That's not good. I have so many people crashing this checkpoint. Oh my god, what are people doing? What is this? What is this clown fiesta? What are they doing? Bro. Oh, that happens sometimes. I remember this happening once to Granadi and I scolded him a little bit on that. I never did it after again. They are mowing? I don't think they are mowing. Oh, maybe they are. No, they are actually mowing. Oh, this is so stupid. Oh yeah, no, they are. Never mind, they are mowing. Now, like earlier, they weren't really moving. They were just going back and forth so slowly. Oh my god, you can't just turn cars on. Anyways, here we go. Week number 4 of the Elite Cup is starting on Brazil. Instantly going into round number 4, or round number 1 here. The first knockout round. And it looks like Paco has disconnected. Will not be getting a 10th place today, unfortunately. He got a 12th, 11th and a 10th place so far already, I believe, in the knockouts. Unfortunately, even though he qualified, not going to be participating today. Let's take a look maybe a little bit at the top here as well. We have lots of good players playing here. This is a very interesting map. Lots of interesting elements to this one. Very varied map. We have reactor boost, we have water, we have plastic as well, we have some dirt, we have no sliding here as well, and then in particular we have this identity which Bren just knows it for us. There's one guy who just flew out as well out of the reactor. Quite a few people going left side actually, not taking the line through the stones, and it is currently Lingo with another crash here and having wet wheels out. I think, is he the one who went too much over the sand maybe? Because if you go too much over the sand here, you zoom to the right and you fly out here, and if you decide to then go to the checkpoint, you might have wet wheels. Like, you cannot take a checkpoint with wet wheels there, you have to respawn before. That is just a sign of not practicing enough, if that is the case. Who is your study group now? Currently it is Granadi, Massa. We can maybe watch one of them as well. Let's spectate Massa in this round here, where it's currently Granadi, Massa, Elkon, Scrappy, then also Stufts, and also now Wizzy and Jan as well. We have a lot of players. Oh no, he's gonna be fine. Watch this, he's even going up into first place here through the sand turn, looking good. 0.43 checkpoint, that's a pretty good one, especially for rounds, that is. Yeah, this is the stuff that you want to see, Massa. Massa, as always, is prepared. Now, as I was talking about our practice group, Alcon then in second place. We are so prepared, guys. So prepared, as always. We're always the most prepared, I think. Going into the nose side here. Ota coming a little bit closer there again through the dirt. And then inside here through the reactor part. Don't risk it too much. It's only round number 2. Going through the stones. And then a simple turn here. We spectated Massa and he won the round. Am I not a good luck charm, or what am I after all? Incredible stuff. Snow going out here with a 107.31. And then only 1 second ahead on Orange, Mambo Jr. Actually, a really good round already, starting off here. In like, that was round number 2. We were already within 1.7 seconds. That is quite impressive, I would say. Let's see Alcon now as well. He, I think, has the public world record right now with a 0.76 on the map. Let's see what he can do here. Very difficult. Bugside there again. Fastest player there, Cagne actually. And then Neuja on second. Interesting. 2 American players. One North America, one South America. Then going into this nose dive right here. Into the sand. Bren with a 0.42 checkpoint there. This is a map that I could see Bren doing well on for sure. He got second place previous week. Would definitely not mind another good placement like that. It's also the same for Granadi and Massa. They've been, they had both now 2 Elite Cups so far, where they got top 8, both of them, in USA and also in China. And it would be very nice to get a third one like that. Like, if either of them wins, I think they're automatically qualified to EWC. And that would, of course, be very nice if they could achieve that. Elcon with a 0.41 here in this round, 14th with that. Actually, pretty big gaps here in the front. We see Appos with a 0.98, and then second place is a 0.27. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. 0.27 is second place. Wow. We'll see. Liquid is also very prepared. Appos and Otak, yeah. I mean, those are 2 very great players. So, not a surprise. Who was going wide there? It's Bings. Bings completely missed the turn. Like, that's basically imitating how it was looking like when I was playing earlier in the quali. Bings a little bit behind with this. Like, he's a bit in trouble. Of course, he will have some good pace here. He overtook Nitek there, I saw. Also, Letzter getting overtaken here. Letzter hasn't gotten a good position yet. He was like 12th or something on China and said he was very disappointed with it. and since then only got worse in the next editions. So let's see if Letzter could maybe get a good one to Ninfini. And I quote Ninfini, Team Liquid is also looking very prepared. one minute ago. And you have blood on your shoulders. Oh no, oh no. That is Appos out. Getting Wetbeards there, flying, taking the checkpoint, really bad. You cannot take a checkpoint with Wetbeards here with in the reactor part. That is just trolling, honestly. That is just trolling if you get Wetbeards here. I don't know. Maybe he went over the water here and then too much, but like that's trolling. That is a mistake that should never happen if you are properly prepared, I would say. Too much beacon, maybe. First and last for Liquid in that round. Liquid Sandwich. I was gonna say Liquid Sandwich doesn't sound that nice. Like I'm thinking of a sandwich that you like soaked in water standing in the rain. That doesn't sound that nice. But let's see now next round again. Let's a little bit behind here. Not looking too strong as of now. Stuff's actually first. This is a map where he definitely wants to score well. This is, in theory, a good identity for him. It drives a little bit different than the old surf that we had. This is this identity again on this track is inspired by an old identity. Also, yeah, Letzter giving truth to his name. It looks like crashing there again and is probably gonna get knocked out here. Seeing Massa again here in the top 4. Let's maybe see Karl. Actually, going into the identity. Let's see how he takes this part. This is one of the riskiest parts, this chicane, and he completely avoids the sand, as expected. And then through the stones and into the finish you go. Karl does kind of need another good position. He got a decent one in France. Oh! No way, Afi. Afi is out! What? I thought people would be saving. That's yak. Afi... Like... Afi, honestly, I don't see him in knockout right now. He has not been playing as a knockout player so far. He might have a chance in the things once he gets into once we get into like DreamHack and stuff. Like he has decent pace, but I don't really see him in knockout right now. He is a player that you would expect to be at the very top of EU. But yeah, we'll see. Not the best knockout here for him, and he hasn't really gotten a good knockout position as of yet. Another one who hasn't gotten a good knockout position is Mime, that we're watching right now. Mime definitely needs a good knockout position here as well. Hasn't really scored well. Let's see what he does in this round. So, going around the water, then up here, over the plastic. Oh! Spam! Spam was feeling very confident about Brazil, but just one single reactor mistake can be the end, of course. Let's see if anybody in front of him makes a mistake. Currently it's Link with him on the red position. Let's see if anybody starts flying. There was one small mistake, but it's only a small one by Dionysos. Still no other mistakes. Josh making a slightly bad line there. It is Bayrek actually making a mistake, and Dionysos making another mistake. Where's Spam? There is Bayrek right in front of him, but it's not enough. Link got saved, but Spam is out in round number 7. What happened to him? Did anybody see what happened to him? Like, did he have the reactor zoop? Like, was he too far right and got the reactor zoop? Because he did have... It looked like he just had a 3-second respawn to me. Wetbeards? That is definitely a strange mistake there. Nothing that you want to do. Yeah, Wetbeards is not... definitely not nice there. It is a weird part. But it is something that if you have practiced the map, I think you can avoid. It is a mistake, even if it is very stupid and annoying on a map like this. That is a mistake, and that you wanna try to avoid in knockout, at least. We'll see what other people are doing. Letzter is not well prepared on this. He's not feeling it on this here. Feed as well. Like, Feed is another player that I was expecting to do a lot better on these maps here. He was a really good player a few years ago, for sure. but right now, not really showing off too much. Who is Tamar? He qualified here, and currently he was in second place in that round. Also, pretty good lines there, risking those stones a lot. Point 26 there. Not bad. Who is that guy? I don't know. Spam clip? Thank you very much. Okay, let's take a look. What happened? What happened to Spam? Ah, okay, yeah, he just went over the sand. Okay. Yeah, that's just going too much over the sand. Did he have like a bit of a... Maybe... Wait, where is he pressing brake? He's pressing brake there only. I thought for a second that maybe he was trying to press brake here already and then got a no slide. You can get no slides here. But yeah, that is unfortunate for sure. Definitely unfortunate. Okay, going into next round. I.Mar was his name before. Ah, okay. Well, 07, I guess? That's not good. Don't need to remember that name, I guess. Never mind. Unlucky. Unlucky. Massa currently in first place here. That's looking good. Okay, let's watch Massa's round here. Coming to identity, currently 700s ahead of the pack. Definitely showing his pace on this track once again. Again, prepared one of the fastest players. Also won the quali, I believe, as well with a 0.7. And then coming into the finish here, winning the round at just 1,000th of the 104 exactly. And yeah, I think definitely prepared. That did not look risky. That identity by Massa there. That did not look risky. That looked very controlled, which is very good. That is, of course, what we're practicing. We're not necessarily practicing for knockout, like full pace, full risk. We're practicing good lines that you can do 39 rounds, you know? Like, we still need to be fast, but you also need to be able to drive that without making mistakes. And that is very important right now. You definitely practice differently for knockout than you would practice for cup mode. Okay, watching Mother here right now. Going for a very big bump there. Maybe trying to save himself a little bit from that slowdown that you can get if you go too far right on that bump. Very wide approach here. Definitely losing out a little bit because of that. And then coming to the into the no side here, I was gonna say, I think that was Wizzy getting a no side. Not the best line, let's behind here again. His best time so far is a 0.85. How did he even qualify if his best time is a 0.85 so far? That is quite impressive, honestly. But yeah, Wizzy's got a no side there. Wizzy also part of our track group now. He can be pretty good as well. Also, in the meantime, Massa with another first place here. Yep, a point at 12, another first place. Come on. Surely this week is the week. Surely, come on. Massa is... Dude, I swear he can be the best player on this map. Just like on USA, he can be the best player. Come on, man. Perfect Elite Cup, imagine. It's not possible already, but... Come on, come on. He doesn't hear me, I can't jinx, it's impossible. Let's watch Birdie here this round. Top 46 round now. Let's see what he does. A little bit wide there, that's a 0.4 checkpoint, yeah, 49. Just barely even a 0.4 checkpoint. Definitely not what you want. You want like at least like low 0.4 or high 0.3 there on average, I would say. Ooh, that was a bit odd, that line, but survives as of now. Heath is currently in the back positions. Also, about Heath, by the way, he did message me later, or yesterday, talking about, wanted to talk with me, and he was talking about that for the last few months he is trying to improve himself and become a better person. Also, apologize and everything. So, I will be watching that if he actually does improve and stuff, but that is a good thing. We'll see, we'll follow. But maybe don't have to hate watch quite as much. I wish him all the best. Like, if he's trying to improve himself, I will support that, no matter what. And it would be a nice thing, for sure. What did Thief do in the past? there's quite a lot of bad things that you can't really repair with one statement or anything like that. But, well, if he is trying to improve himself, then I want to support that and give him the benefit of the doubt. We'll see. If he doesn't, then he will be our antagonist now. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. Weibo got him media trained. No. I don't know. That would be a good thing for sure. It would be a net positive. I would be welcoming that, obviously. But yeah, we'll have to see, of course, if that actually holds truth or not. We'll see, we'll see. Let's watch Granadi this round here. Top 44 round now. Fastest time so far, a 0.20. Bro, he's saving so much. That's... Well, I hope he's saving and he didn't forget a line or something when he only has a 0.20 so far. That is worse than his average. I'm pretty sure. So let's see, what does Granadi do in this round here? Of course, now that I'm spectating him, as we know, I'm a good luck charm to my players, so he's gonna drive a great round here now. Currently already 3/10 behind first place though, coming to the identity. He has a 1 second gap. Wosile, by the way, currently in last place. We gotta watch Wosile. Can he overtake? There's actually a really good fight here with Turin and Coco as well. Who is gonna take it from them? Coco is a little bit further behind, coming to the last turn, and it is Coco getting knocked out. Wosile again getting saved on orange. USA flashback. I think, yes, last week on USA, I think Wosile got saved like 4 times or something on orange, and then ended up winning the entire cup. Of course, always drove the exact right time that he needed. 1.2 seconds is very... Yeah, 1.2 seconds is really good for top 40 already. What was like 105 low? That's pretty impressive. I assume that in not too long it's gonna take until we see like maybe a 0.7 or so going out. Like, we'll see that for sure. Like in the top 15 rounds or something, top 20 or so. The pace will definitely increase here, every single round from here. Let's see Alcon here now, currently behind. He has a pretty good sand turn though, and with that catches up a little bit. Coming into the reactor part here, everybody surviving, nobody getting any wet wheels. Then onto the platform, and now sliding here. That's good, that's good. Into the wall right here as well. We see a few different lines. You see like how the field widens going into the wall right, and then at the exit it gets very narrow again. It's quite interesting to see always. And then we come into the identity here once again. Easy chicane. And then going around here. And who do I see in third place? In first place even. He's out. He's out. Nah. No way. No way he's out. No way. I'm so sorry. Oh, man, that was so wicked though, Mire. But what are you doing, bro? Don't go for PB in rounds. Oh, nah. Oh, that's good. Oh, he's also only out by a few hundreds as well. He was first into out in the last checkpoint. Oh, boy. That's bad. Pack a little bit behind here this round. 3/10. Oh, who's that? Legu. Legu didn't have speed, going on the far right there as well. Yeah, does not look good for him. Let's follow the pack here. Currently, Legu is 1.3 seconds behind. It's gonna be tough for him to overtake. It is the fight between... Mime! Mime either got wet wheels or got the zoop or something. Mime with a respawn. Is this gonna be week 4 in a row with Mime going out early and with a disappointing knockout? It's so strange. In Cup of the Day he was good in knockout. But now here, I don't know, he's not a knockout player. Like, he can drive fast, I'm sure. He can definitely qualify through Birmingham. At the moment it's not looking good for him in knockout. He's just not a knockout player. No way. Otak as well, Mime and Otak. 2 favorites going out. What is this? 1 round after each other. Another top player going out here. Otak was really good so far. Like, he got quite a few good rounds already. And now, unfortunately, out. Just 1 respawn is enough in the identity to get knocked out. That is scary stuff. I was expecting, honestly, more mistake rounds. Like, we were pretty sure that there were gonna be a lot of rounds where multiple people, or basically everybody survives. But I was also expecting there to be rounds where, like, 4 people respawn or something, you know? And some of them survive. That is not really happening. Again, like, people are impressing me in the knockout. Most of them are very consistent. If they do a mistake, it's only a small one. Also, one guy almost got a wet weirds there as well. Scrappy currently in red position here. Let's see, small slide. This map is very unforgiving on mistakes, so people go safe. That is true, yeah. I mean, they don't go very safe. Like, they still drive decent times here. You still have to drive good pace, as you can see. Like, Scrappy is still on the hot seat here, with 6 tenths behind. There's one guy flying out, that's Feet. Yeah, Feet went too much over the sandhill. And you definitely do not want to be doing that. Jadon getting safety with a 105.21. In the meantime, Massa with another first place. I don't want to say anything. I don't know. It's looking pretty good so far. It looks like we have been doing a good job once again. And like, it's so nice with our practice, and also not to boast myself, but also with my analysis coming for them. Like, Granadi and Massa, they can go into pretty much every single... Okay, wait, let me not spectate him if I'm glazing. They can go basically into every single knockout here, knowing that they are gonna be, like, the best. Who is that? I think that's... Was that Letzter or someone? No, it's Jan. Jan! That was a big crash. He crashed against the tree there, or the small bush. Anybody failing this one? No, it doesn't look like it. But yeah, they just have the confidence that no matter what, they go into the knockout and they know that they're gonna be one of the favorites. Every single time. Jan and Jan Lars. That's actually true. Jan and the double N Jan. Yeah. Not looking to... Oh, that's a no-slide by Hill. Where's Jan? That's not gonna be enough. That is not going to be enough here. Going to the finish. Not fast enough there. Stuff's winning the round, actually, with a .13. Let's see. They win by last diff, exactly. That's just really, really good. If you just know, going into a knockout, you can win it. Like, you just know you can win it as you go into the knockout. That's such a confidence boost, you know? Such an incredible confidence boost. Yeah, 0-14. 0-14 to the Jans. Alright, top 34 round here now. Once again, Mother often behind at the start. So far his best round here on the server is a .09. Let's see what he can do. Small bounce. They're not really clean. Most people are surviving the Santa here as well. You can be a little bit too fast for that Santa. Can be a problem. Binks currently behind. He is definitely one of the favorites, as always. He only has driven a .32 so far, though, in the knockout. That is not very fast, but he could overtake here. Is it Heath? It is Heath with a touch. And with that, going down to last place currently. Golden Nugget on the hot seat here right now. And that is a no-slide for Charlich. Tja, that did not look so good. And Golden Nugget with that will be surviving here. Heath and Charlich out. Damn, GG's. Not reaching the top 32. Gwen playing? Gwen is playing and is still in. He drove a .2 that round there as well. Did Massa win again? Bro, Massa has won like... I feel like 2/3 of the rounds. Maybe even more. I don't know. I don't know. He has won so many of them. Watching Mother here again. Always behind on the start. Let's watch Bren this round. Bren is definitely a player that I could see doing well here. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that is not a good line. At least he doesn't get the slowdown. Could have been worse, I would say. Where's Scrappy? Scrappy's behind. Scrappy? What are you doing? Nobody getting any wet weirds here. Still on the hot seat once again, actually getting overtaken, now down to last place. Not great speed here, very wide line. Is this going to be the first really good round where you're out with a decent time, where you're out with a 104? Let's see, going to the identity, he is quite far behind. If nobody makes a mistake and drives the normal identity, he's not going to be catching this up. Going risky, Aurel flying out, but that's not enough. One guy going to the side, is it gonna be enough? Going to the last turn, it's not. Scrappy out with a 104.96. If he drove like a perfect identity, I think he could have made it maybe still. But yeah, that's the round which he needed to survive. This was the round where there was just missing pace then. Like, if he had a better second half, he could have maybe made it. But he was just not fast enough there to catch up. It was technically still possible after the mistake in the beginning. But that's kind of also one thing what you prepare for, right? Like, if you do ever make a mistake or a tiny touch or something, you know, that you have the pace to catch up, you know, it's quite important that in those rounds you can still do something. Bren with a pretty damn good start there. What is that checkpoint? 38, damn. That's pretty damn good, holy shit. Point 38 checkpoint, really nice. Mother, currently in last place, our current leader of the leaderboard of the Elite Cups, is currently in last place, and this kind of time went out in the previous round. Will Mother be lucky here and have 2 players failing, or will he go out? Nobody getting the wet wheels. This is looking like a good round. He is not even going through the stones. They didn't have the right line, and Mother out in last place. 0.94 out once again in top 30 here, and then 0.86 there. Mother out. Yeah, clearly Mother just won the first 2 Elite Cups. With that, he is insta-qualified. He would be qualified either way with the 3 Oceania slots. Like, there's no question if Mother is going to be qualifying or not. Whereas everybody else, there is a bit of a question over that. Yeah, with that, now not gonna be improving his scoreline very much. 30th is not gonna get good points. What does 07 mean? It is a saluting face. 07. It's an emote if you don't have 7TV. Feels like the phase to stay in is 0.7 now. Well, not in this round, because we have 2 mistakes. Ender and Legu making a mistake. Besides them, it's pretty close though. Like, look at this. Like, also Akon here is a bit behind. Before them, or in front of them, there's like a 3/10 group in front of them. Like, they're all really close. Like, Akon, if he drives this kind of pace in the future round, like, he's on orange right now. Like, he's in no danger, really. The others behind them are too far away. But, like, we will see this kind of pace soon. Like, the pace is increasing. Exactly as I predicted as well. 0.7 here by Akon. Of course, enough. But yeah, 0.79 by Hill was orange. 0.79 orange already. That's pretty good. As I said also before, like, if you just drive 0.3, you will get top 8, it looks like. Like, if you just drive 0.3s, you will get top 8. We might eventually have a round like the pack round from the previous week, where everybody just locks in. And, like, a pack was a bit unlucky there. That he drove the worst time in that insane round last week. Basically, that was like a top 10 round, and the time that went out there, it was a 0.99 by pack. That would have survived for the next 7 rounds or something. That was the second best round, besides the final and the third best, I guess. Besides the final and the top 3, I believe, if I remember correctly. Glass out. Big crash, 3.7 seconds behind. Bren, a little bit in danger here, fighting with Melio. He needs to show some pace now. 6/10 of a gap, there's 1 touch. By the way, Massa told me if he ever touches that wall, I'm allowed to kick him. Either from Big or IRL, I'm not quite sure. Nitek actually getting saved here. No way. So far we haven't... Yeah, so far we haven't really seen many saves like this with late fails. Glass and Hill out. both with big fails here, and then Nitek is surviving. Be in front of them, of course, again, 0.7, 0.8. Granadi and Massa winning, by the way. They're hand in hand, 0.11 and 0.15. Very nice stuff. Big top 2. Yeah, Granadi is slowly increasing the pace. Like, he's intentionally driving a little bit slower here at the beginning, for sure. We can maybe watch Granadi once. We haven't really been seeing him much. The first half on this map is not necessarily his strength. His best part of the map is his second half. He's really good in the second half. So he knows that even if he's behind, he can catch up, which is a nice thing to have for sure. Don't type the oh no's. No. We are all good. Actually, this is looking a little bit dangerous. Maybe we're not so good. Oh god. Push. It is still close. Massa is about 1500s away from being safe here right now. He got one player. He got Asian and another player. Oh, thank god. Okay, now just a good normal identity and we should be fine here. Actually, Massa getting saved currently. It's a 0.3 gap there. Let's see Massa's identity. He doesn't necessarily need to risk it here in this kind of situation. Takes it actually fairly safe, the first part of it. Goes in between the stones. There's 2 players still going safe. Did I see Gwen actually going safe there? That would be crazy. But Massa in with a 0.84. He could have gone out with that, but we haven't seen a round like that. So it is still on the cusp there. But yeah, definitely scary round. Meanwhile, Stovs, Granadi and Elcon being top 3. Other members of our practice group, of course. Yeah. Looking good for us here. Looking very good. But yeah, was it Gwen? It looked like an orange car to me, but I'm not sure if it was the Belgian car skin or if it was this car skin from them. This Chinese car skin. Why is Granadi 4/10 behind? Uh-oh. Did he touch in the turn there? Maybe. Oh, that is not a good transition either. Oh no. This is a danger right here. Granadi has to full push. He's half a second behind from Orange right now. He has to push. His second half, as I said previously, is his better section for sure. He is strong in the second half. But gaining 3/10 on this track is gonna be really difficult. He is gaining. He already gained 500s on first place. Like, he is driving the fastest pace here as well. He's still keeping up. But is it gonna be enough or not? He needs somebody to make a mistake here, really, if he wants to have a chance. He is coming closer. He is still gaining. Gain another 10th on first place coming into the last turn, and it's not enough. Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad. Damn. GG. Granadi going out in 21st. Definitely more possible. As I said, like, he gained on first place. First place was a 0.04. However, unfortunately, the mistake at the beginning just cost too much. His second half was good. He was prepared there, but unfortunately not enough people making mistakes. He was driving well there. He did give his best, but unfortunately, only 21st. That is not great points there for Granadi. And to be honest, with Granadi, like, he needs to be kind of scared of Massa now. Massa... Okay, I should gotta stop jinxing. He would need to be scared about ENC slot a little bit. They are, of course, fighting against each other for that slot. And let's see how Massa does now. That is 2 rounds in a row that one of our players is in last place at this point. Nupra made a mistake from Germany as well. Massa is still pretty close here. It's 4200s. This he can catch up, but he needs to start pushing now. He is still behind. He needs to start pushing. It's a 0.32 right now on Orange. He does get a better turn there. Okay, come on, Massa. You got a good identity. You just need to risk it for once this time. Now, coming to the last turn here. It looks decent. One guy hitting the stone and surviving. Oh my god, it was Soldier, but Massa is in. 0.31. Gained on first place again. He gained 1/10 on first place after the mistake. That's a 0.51 on Orange. That's great. I did not expect that we would be jumping to a 0.5 out of nowhere. Like, the best round previously was a 0.9. Then Granadi goes out in the best round after that, 0.7. And then now it was a 0.5. It would have been insane if Soldier would have survived there. Because he literally hit a stone and survived. I don't know how lucky you can be to survive with that. But yeah. Unfortunately for him, it was not fast enough and went out. Oh boy. Worst German performance at Brazil since 7-1. I was hoping for a 7th and the 1st place for us today. To commemorate the German victory from the World Cup 2014. But let's see. Ooh, that is not good. There's one mistake though. He needs to get lucky. Kagner made a big mistake, but Massa crashed. He crashed in the tech or something. Massa, as it stands right now, he would be out unless somebody starts flying. Come on. Nobody's starting flying there. In the stones. Yes! Yes! What is he doing? Come on! Yes! Let's go! Thank you. Oh my god. USA. USA. Thank you so much. What a pleasure working with you guys. Kagner and Flimsy from overseas coming in to save the day. That is lucky. That is lucky. Finally, we are lucky. Oh my god. Let's go. That's the first time we've been lucky like that, I feel like, and surviving. There's so many players who get lucky and get saved and then score really well. We haven't really had that so far. Well, Massa got his lucky orange play. What is happening, Massa? Lock in! Come on, please! Okay, he's like close. He's still close with the others. He's 6/10 behind, 0.12. He has an average of like 0.5 on that checkpoint. What are you doing? Oh, we lost 7/10. He can't catch us up. It's only 1 KO now. We're in the top 16, only 1 KO. And Nitek is right in front of him. And he has a better turn coming out of the water turn there as well. Back into orange. Where's Nitek currently? It's about 2/10. Massa should have this in the bag if he drives normal. He won so many rounds earlier. Now kind of out of the groove, really. Like, he's been making mistakes. There's another mistake there. It's Jadon, actually, saving Nitek as well. Jadon with a nose slide. Can happen. And then coming to the turn here, Massa actually went all the way up to 12th. Wait, wasn't he like 6/10, 7/10 behind or something? And he drove a 0.6? That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Okay. Massa pressed it. Yeah, that was insane. Oh my god. Okay, let's take a look at how Carl Jr. is doing. From Canada, of course. He has currently a 0.07 fastest time. So let's see him here in this round. Actually a really good start. 0.35. Pretty close field overall. Nobody making big mistakes this round. It looks like Stuft's actually with the best exit there. Coming across this bounce here. Carl with a 0.64, Stuft's with a 0.53. I also saw Massa in the mix there as well. That is looking a lot better. And we have Pack. 1.2 seconds behind. Big mistake out of the looping part, it looked like. And this is... you can't catch this up. You need to hope for a mistake. Pack needs points. His best position so far is still like a 9th place in the USA. And that does not give good points. He needs a good position on the map here. And we'll have to see. We'll have to see if he will be able to do so or not. It is not looking like anybody is making a mistake so far. All of them are saving around here, going... oh my god, who was that? Was it Beamy? Somebody went over a stone on the inside and almost started flying. They released very quickly and saved it that well. So that is good. But yeah, Pack out. Okay, let's see. I think Carl doing these for fun. He will qualify for regionals. Well, he would qualify in the regionals, but he is probably gonna qualify through Birmingham, I would imagine. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, this stone. I think he hit this stone. You need to watch out for that. He can't go too inside either. That can be definitely a problem. Nitek is honestly doing really well here. He is doing especially well in terms of ENC. He is, of course, from Russia and doesn't have a lot of opponents there. So... he is looking pretty good to take one of those like 15th, 16th slots right now. Oh, that's a big flight! And it's Neon for Poland. Out. 3.6 seconds away. I don't think anybody's gonna throw that hard. So let's see the battle at the front then. It is Massa and Elcon currently fighting it out. There's actually a really close fight here in the top 5, all within a few hundredths of a second only. And this is looking a lot better here again from Massa. Gotta get back into the groove, back into the flow. He had a few shaky rounds there, but now repairing it again. Another 0.23 there. Safe stuff, and is in with that. Definitely can still drive faster if he needs to. So far, you don't though. Like if you just drive a 0.2, 0.3, you will easily survive the next few rounds, I would say. Once we get to like top 10, you might want to think about upping the pace a little bit. We'll see. Depends on the players as well. Like these players so far, like there are players who do not have shown like really good pace so far. Like Beamy has not driven, like his best time is a 0.27 here. And that is a really bad start. And Carl Jr. also with a really bad start as well. We see Josh here also with a 0.18, not super fast. Toner 0.16. That's alright for sure. Wosa has not really shown up too much. He got saved, remember? Like 50 rounds ago on Orange. Oh, that's Elcon. Elcon with a nose slide. Elcon got a nose slide. Incredible save. But no exit speed after. This might be the end for Elcon, but there's one touch. It's Nitek. Nitek with a touch. Doesn't have a great line here in the water, right? It is super close between them now. Fighting it out in the identity. Will Elcon get saved here or not? Elcon definitely needs a result. That's Nitek flying. Nitek was risking it. He had to push. He knew he had to push. He was in a 1v1 against Elcon on a reactor identity after all. He needed to push, and that was not gonna cut it right there. Nitek out. Definitely, he was the slowest player. Now, the people might think about upping the pace maybe. Well, we'll see. We'll see. He only had a 0.38 so far, best time in the knockout. He managed to get all the way to 13th with that. Great performance, honestly. With that, and definitely did well. But now let's see what the pace is gonna transition into now. Let's see Elcon again. Elcon, of course, making a mistake earlier. Current world record holder, I believe, with a 0.76. So let's see how he does here. Does a small like left right there, goes very inside. It's a different threat to some of the others. Not great speed with that, of course, coming out of the looping. And then into the transition. Got maybe a little bit of a slowdown. Definitely did not look fast there. But still in the mix. Currently it's Toner behind here. And Massa also fighting. For the last spots here, but Massa, great exit speed coming out of that turn, then going into the tech, a good slide here as well, setting up with a small slide to go more inside here in this wall ride, and with that, still in the fight currently. Toner and Wosa are up there. As I said, this is the round where you wanna up the pace now, and it looks like the players are doing so. It is currently Toner, has to correct there a little bit, just barely surviving, all of them going through the stones. And is it going to be Toner getting knocked out here? No, it's Beamy by 1,000th of a second. Toner sniping on the inside, and Beamy is out. Damn. Really impressive from him as well to get this far here for sure. Well, it's two Russians actually going out next to each other. I didn't know that Beamy was from Russia as well. They have maybe a country battle there upon their hands for the ENC slots. There's of course 16 countries that will make it through the knockouts to qualify. And that's a big crash for Wosa in the start. 8-10. There's no way he's instantly... What is the plot armor on Wosa, bro? What the fuck? That's the second round he gets insta-saved when he makes a mistake. How is this real? How is this guy real? I mean, it's good if he continues to score, I guess. But I don't know. Oh, Germany! It's a Germany moment. Germany moment. Yep. Give me 1 second. I will be instantly rejoining here. Hopefully. Oh my god. Give me 1 second. I can't join the server for some reason. Why can I not join the server, Nadeo? Okay, we're joining. Joining again. I had to hide the link there, the join link. And it is... Josh out. Josh indeed out, Warsaw on orange, nothing changed in the round. Why is it telling me cannot find the server? What is happening? Hello? Also, I don't see chat anymore, fantastic, I love this. Why is it telling me cannot find I'm on the server? What do you mean, Nadeo? I'm on the server. What do you mean I can't find the server? I'm literally on it. What do you mean? Get away. I can't change anything. I can't change the driving camera. Okay, I'm gonna rejoin after this round. We're gonna watch it like this. T-Tours. Incredible watching experience right here. We have to spectate Toner. I can't change anything. Why? Okay, I could click cancel, but then I guess I will be thrown off the server. Oh my god, we'll be fine in a second. Just 1 second, and then we will be able to watch. Stufz is 6 cents behind right now. Oh, look at the camera right here. Incredible stuff. Insane. Stufz, he needs to resell today, and he is behind, as you can see in the corner there, going around, going into the identity, then into the turns right here. Actually, Toner doing super well in this round here, as we can beautifully see here through the error message. And into the finishes, Bren actually making a mistake at the very end. Bren making a mistake. Wait, did I just have to click cancel? Oh, I just had to click cancel. Why the, huh? That doesn't make sense. Whatever, okay. I thought I was gonna get thrown off the server. Anyways, that was funny. Bran going out. Unfortunate. Okay, and it's a top 9 round. You definitely do not wanna get knocked out now or in the next round. The big points are starting at top 7. So you wanna try to survive these rounds as much as possible, because you have gotten so far now in the knockout. You have been surviving for almost an hour now already on this knockout, on this difficult map. And now it would be a shame if you lost all of that progress and got a mediocre result. And that is what might be happening to Alcon right here. Another nose slide for him. He had that problem as well in practice multiple times. He was the only one who had really that problem though. So he must be doing that turn slightly differently. He is fighting with Wolsai though here right now. He did do an insane save of that nose slide. He definitely lost like more than 4/10 with that. He is driving a very good round here. It is Wolsai getting saved again. Are you kidding me? Wolsai with another orange because Stufz hit the checkpoint and is out. GG. There's no way. How does he keep being saved? A great round though, by the way. That's an incredible round. 0.44 orange in this one. Really, really good stuff. Stufz second, 9th place. This is not very good. Like, he is doing better than Spam, I guess, with that. But it's not the kind of position that he wants, especially because he did do well in the knockout now, but he doesn't really get anything out of it, as I said. He gets 96 points for that. A first place gets 1,000. So it's a big difference. But yeah, we are now in the top 8. We have Carl Jr., Massa, Wizzy, Toner, Bings, and Wosail, Gwen, Elcon as our players here. Currently, it is Carl Jr., the 7-time world champion, behind. All of them getting nicely into the reactor part here. No problems for any of the players. And it is Carl Jr. still too slow right now, behind. And it's Gwen touching in the tech. And that is most likely gonna be Gwen getting knocked out here. A small mistake like that is already enough to get knocked out, of course. Now going to the identity. We have another person here with some plot armor, of course. Classic. Will it be Carl Jr.? It's Carl Jr. and Wolsai fighting it out, dude. They're always so close to getting knocked out. It's like, how far are they gonna get? Carl Jr., I think he can drive good times. Wolsai hasn't really shown good times so far. Like, his best time is a 0.20, which is not super fast. Like, you can survive a long time with that if you're really consistent with it, I would say. I mean, as you can see, of course, but it's not like insane pace, really. Now let's see, top 7. With that, every player here will come home with at least something. Really impressive by Toner, by the way, getting into the top 7 here. Love to see that. Going white here with the wet plastic turn. Everybody's surviving the beginning here. Now coming into the water bounces. Massa a little bit behind, but that's still fine. 0.79, that is, you can definitely catch it up. But we are definitely starting with the better rounds now. Really good sand turn. Let's go. Nice one. Going around there and up back into 3rd, 4th place there. It is very close though still. Wizzy currently on the hotspot behind by about 1/10 against the other players. Fighting here with Elcon currently on the 6th position. This is the rounds that we wanted to see here. It's really close. Going around here, multiple players incredibly close at that checkpoint, but none of them crashing. It is still Wizzy behind with his wheel, of course, but will he be able to catch up? It doesn't look like it unless somebody makes a mistake, and what a round that was now. 0.28 was necessary in this round to survive. That is really good pace. But all of them with that making it to the top 6. Great stuff. Great stuff. 2nd, 7th place for Wizzy as well. It's tough for him with that. I think he is 1st place in the UK with that right now. For sure. But 7th place, it's good. It's much better than... obviously any of the positions before, but it's not like the big points to get into the top 8, you know, for the EWC. For that, it's not quite enough. We'll see. He needs a few more other good positions to bolster his chances there, I would say. It is currently Massa a little bit behind, but Wosai even further behind, going into the reactor turn here. Wosai won the previous round, where he definitely needed to up his pace a little bit. He drove a 0.13 there. However, now Wosai on the back foot, over a 10th, almost 2/10 behind the other players, coming into the dirt here. Massa going a little bit wide, but surviving with the nose side. Also, it looks like Binks didn't have a good turn there either. And with that going behind, will Wosai survive on orange again? Going very wide. That was so close to the stones. Going a bit wider there, and it is Wosai finally getting knocked out on 6th place. Still really good for him. Like, he is close to qualifying with that. He got a 1st place already and now another 6th place. I believe that is 300 points on his account. Wosai is pretty close to qualifying at this point. And that's really good for him. Captain Swag, by the way, as well. Thank you for the 2-year resub. Let's go. Now we're going to the top 5. Now, Massa has 2 5th places so far already. 2 times he got 400 points with that. Surely he's not gonna add a 3rd one on that on his name, right? Surely he's not gonna get 5th again here. He can definitely get further. He has shown great pace. He has won many of the rounds. He is starting off a little bit behind here, but another good sand turn. With that, catching up against the other players, coming into the small identity here. And it is currently a fight between Elcon and Massa. Not what I would like to see. Massa, a different line here, will have a bit more speed, going more inside here once again. But now comes the time to push. It is a very, very close fight. All of them within 900ths of a second. Massa getting a good nose side there as well. Catching up as well, going to the identity once again. Now get this good Mother going a little bit more inside there into another turn. Going so tight. And it looks good for him right now. Really nice catch up there. And with that, doing the comeback, and it's Elcon out on 5th place. Massa was last place at the beginning, coming out of the start, and ended up on 1st place. With that, going to the top 4 as well. You needed a 0.25 in that round to survive. Pretty good pace. It is Tona, Binks, Carl Jr. and Massa in the top 4. This is looking good. If Massa gets a few rounds further, he could be very close to already qualifying to EWC. This is oh my god. Good here already. This is a very shaky round. It is a 1v1 between Tona and Massa. Massa can be very happy that Tona did not have a good start, because Massa is half a second off his pace, or about 4/10 of his pace, but he can still catch us up against Tona. The nerves will be kicking in now, for sure, for the players. Massa knows he has a good second half. He can overtake against Tona here, and that was already a great drift going into the wall right now, going a tiny bit more inside here again, slightly different setups, going into the dirt, much more inside here as well, snapping into the nose side, and with that slightly ahead against Tona, but it's incredibly close, going to the identity now. Can Massa make it another round and get into the top 3, into the podium positions? It is a good turn here as well, going to the stone section, then one more turn separating him from the podium, and it is enough. Let's go. Massa into the top 3 together with Carl Jr. and Bings. Incredible performance there by Tona as well. Getting 4th is really, really impressive. Very nice to see. But now let's watch the top 3 here. Massa again was far behind there and then just overtaking all of them or gaining so much time against the other players. He has really good pace. Let's see if he can really show this off now. I kind of want to see a sub now. I want to see a sub. I think they could do it. They have been driving a little bit safer the past few rounds. Let's see what they are able to do. Coming into the bump, all of them surviving it with a 0.7 here. Now into the sand bump as well, surviving it, going a little bit more inside here as well. All of them into the water without any problems. No wet wheels for the players, going very inside here. Nice lines there, and Massa currently in 1st place, but it's incredibly close. Impossible to call as of now. They're within 300ths of a second. Carl going very wide here, will have good exit speed at the exit of this wallway, but not really able to capitalize from that with the tight turn after Massa going really wide there, but just about surviving it, going into the identity with a small lead. It is Carl Jr. and Binks fighting it out right now for the last place. If Massa can hold it at the top, and is it going to be Carl Jr. versus Massa in the final? It is. Massa driving a 0.11 there, and Carl with 0.13, incredibly close round. Binks getting the 3rd place there, good points for that as well. And now we pray. Here we go. It is Massa versus Carl Jr. Final of the Elite Cup. Can he do it? A 1st place would basically be Massa already qualified to EWC. However, he's starting off with a back foot. 0.43 in the checkpoint only. That is not the greatest start. Going a little bit wider than Carl Jr. there in that turn. Will catch up now in the water bounces. Really good water bounces. Good speed. And he bugs. There's no way. There's no way he bugs. There's no way. The plot armor on this guy. I can't believe it. He was a bit too far right, maybe a tiny bit, but it's still only a chance to bug there. Ah, why? It's so obvious. God damn. It is Carl Jr. most likely with that winning Elite Cup number 4 Brazil. And coming into that end, he just needs to survive this. Massa can't really do anything here. He will be trying to catch up. He already caught up like 2/10 against Carl, but of course it's not enough. Carl Jr. is saving like crazy, but it is enough. Drives a 0.63 home, and with that wins Brazil. Obviously though, Massa, incredible performance, really good points with that, and gets 700 points. Really unfortunate, obviously, ending in a bug in the final. This is just, I don't know, this is just goes with big, I guess, a trauma once again. However, 700 points for Massa will see him in a really good position. He already got 2 times 400 points from 2 5th places. Now is 2nd place as well. That is Massa already now with 1,500 points. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Even though this is quite unfortunate, and I would have really liked to see Massa win. With that, Massa goes into 3rd place of the leaderboard with 1,506 points. 700 with that. Already got 2 5th places, of course. He really showed his pace. We knew he could have also won that round, of course, if he didn't get the bug there. I mean, obviously, we never know what Carl would have driven in the round as well when he needs to push a little bit further. But good points, 1,500, like 1 decent position still, and he might be safe then, like 1,500. It is looking pretty good. We are creeping up slowly to Mada there as well on 2,000 points currently. Carl, 1,600, Massa, 1,500, Binks, 1,400. Granadi dropping down a little bit with this 21st place, still only has his 3rd and his 7th position. looking with this, you gotta say it's looking bad for Granadi with ENC. Massa has been doing well now with the knockouts. He had 3 really good results. 3 times top 5, which is really solid, of course. And with that, Granadi needs to be shaking a little bit for the ENC slot to qualify there for Germany. He's still in a decent position, but he needs a result soon. He definitely needs a result. He could have scored super well on France. I know that he could have also scored really well on Brazil. He had the pace for sure on this one, 100%. But yeah, we'll see. Who are the other players who gained a lot here? It's Binks as well with 1,410 points now. There's a bit of a gap here from the top 5 with 1,384 down to 6 with 920 of Granadi then as well. Bren got a decent one here as well, 10th. Nako, who didn't manage to qualify, is still in 8th place right now, the last EWC slot. And then we have Appos getting 8 points today with the 58th place, not that great. Who else did well here? Gwen got 100 points. It's not really what he wants, but it's gains him a little bit. Yeah, I want to say spot, and then I want to say slot, and I called it splot. I don't know. I'm losing my voice. Yeah, we had Elcon with the 5th place, creeping up as well. He desperately needed some points. 400 points onto his account is pretty good. With that only in 14th right now. Looking good for the ENC qualifier, though, for Czechia, of course. As always, Toner didn't qualify the first 2. I'm not sure if he played there, but now a 4th place is seeing him jump up all the way to 15th. Really good stuff. Need 20 times his points. Yeah, true. Never mind. He had 20. No, true. Yeah, 26 to 500 points in this round. And yeah, really solid stuff here for sure from the players. Sturz currently is the ENC qualifier for Netherlands. We also had I think here Nitek, also then the next one for Russia. Then we have Poland with Roadtaker, interestingly, currently 1st place there. Switzerland with Afi. And then Croatia with Razi. Charles still with Colombia as well. Just always qualifying, but not really getting the good points. Flimsy for the USA got the decent position here with 18th place. And then Jan on 41st right now, still qualifying for the ENC with his 36th place today. That was definitely interesting. Fun cup here for sure. I enjoyed that. Watching that. I hope you did as well. And yeah, that's was again, I would say, really good for Massa. Like, just getting a bug in the last round. I mean, it's just part of big, I guess, at this point. we're just wait, somebody needs to somebody needs to make the somebody needs to make the meme of Bart showing, I think, Milhouse. This is the spot. No, other way around. Milhouse showing Bart the spot. This is the spot where I come to cry with Granadi. It was again against Carl as well. Like, it's both of them against Carl. I don't know, man. It's just crazy. Maybe I can do that if I'm quicker than others. But yeah, unfortunate bug there. Still incredible points. Massa really showed the pace there. It's a bit unfortunate for Granadi. He started off super well, of course, in the first week with China, 3rd place there. Super good performance. Since then, like, he got a 7th place, which is okay, but it's not like the good points that you really want. He's still in 6th place right now. He's still good on the maps and everything, of course. But he definitely would hope for a little bit better. Change big to bug at some point, yeah. The thing is with this bug, am I still on the map here? No, of course not. Let me show you. So this block here is unfortunately very buggy, as you can see right here. There are these edges. I think the bug occurs when you go exactly over this edge right here, or over this edge, but like exactly on the edge. That's when it happens. That's why most players go a little bit further left. It is a bit safer, but also slower. It's definitely something that shouldn't really be on a map, in my opinion. Stupidly enough, if we wait, can I quickly show that? Edit the map. Can I go official campaigns? Here we go, Brazil. So you see how unsmooth that transition is there, right, in Brazil? It turns out these sand blocks are positional. Here, where is it? Here it is. This is not a block placed by Link, the mapper on this one here. He did not place this block. This one automatically generated. If you take the entire map here and just move it one to the left. I just moved it from here to here, right? I just moved it one to the left. Wait, no, I didn't move it one to the left. Wait, I need to move it one further. Whatever, I just place it down here. Most of them, wait, I turned it around. It's not you. Anyways, most positions, as I said, it's positional. Every position, every coordinate always has the same block. Look at how smooth this is. Look at how smooth this block is. If you just move the block by, or the map by one block, it becomes perfectly smooth, this transition. But yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately, then this one isn't as smooth anymore usually, but yeah, it is a fixable issue. It saves it's about 1/10 faster. Also, by the way, I moved the map 90 degrees, and now the grass is floating. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking was gonna happen, but that looks a little bit weird, no? I don't know. Why is the grass floating? Anyways, that's from the hills. That's all from these hills here and stuff, where they used to be. Grass is added with the lighting. It's just kind of confusing. Anyways, alright. A little bit weird. But yeah, that was the Elite Cup number 4. I hope you enjoyed. That was very, very exciting, I would say. I enjoyed that to spectate. Maybe not the final round, but it was definitely an exciting cup there. We have one more map coming up, which is going to be Greece. We can take a look at it once here. This is the map. I think the fastest times are actually on the campaign version currently. Let's take a look at the point 31 here by John René. So this map is pretty easy to drive for the most part until the identity, I would say. So we're starting off kind of like a covered day map here at the beginning. The tech slide's a little bit more difficult. Then comes an ice slide here. You might think, oh, ice slide, that's gonna be difficult, but this is a fairly easy ice slide, I would say. From my opinion at least, from trying it a little bit. Then we come to these jumps. These are pretty tricky to drive optimally. Like John René probably lost some time here if you do it perfectly. Then a small plastic turn here. This is definitely the most like covered day-ish map. But then comes the identity. The hard part is the NASCAR turn. No. If you practice at all, you will not have any problems with that NASCAR turn. If you practice. Coming up here into the dirt, out the dirt. I mean, maybe for most people, like in matchmaking, it might be a problem, but not for the Elite Cup players. Where this drop down here, skip a little bit of the penalty, then a jump, land early, small release here, land, keep the speed, jump across this, jump in here, and drop down into the finish. Point 31 there by John René. Gonna be a fun map to spectate as well. Definitely a different vibe, I would say, on this one. The most like normal map. This one is also built in the stadium. The only one built in the stadium. So yeah, gonna be interesting for sure, this map here next week. Also, one thing that will be happening today is the Trackmania Awards here. That will be happening on the Trackmania channel in 1.5 hours. This will be happening here. I will not be watching it, but I will be doing a blind reaction to it tomorrow, to all of the clips and everything, and I will be casting my votes tomorrow for this one. So that's going to be very fun. I will not be watching myself. I will be going in blind there. But if you want to watch it and support it, of course, then feel free. That will be happening on the Trackmania Twitch channel. And yeah, that's what we will be doing today. Why the fuck not watching today? Because I want to go in blind. Don't want to be streaming at the same time. I want to stream it. My blind live reaction to it. And yeah, that's going to be very fun. Alright, I think with that, though, it's time to end the stream for today. That was a wild one. My voice is dying. I need to maybe save my voice a little bit for tomorrow. So yeah, let me raid you over. Let's raid over to Massa. I don't know if he's gonna keep streaming for much longer, but let's wait over to him. Here we go. Let's see. All right, thank you all for watching. Waiting over to second place today. Definitely looking good in the points, but yeah, we'll see how it's gonna go further. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Take care, have a good one, and see you tomorrow for most likely weekly shorts and then the Trackmania Awards reaction. Take care, have a good one, and bye. Bye.